Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we'll be going over the markets, we'll be looking at a couple of news stories and we'll be chatting to you as well as looking at a few charts as well and find out what's happening in the crypto world. Okay, I want to thank everybody for kind of signing up for the new Bitstack exchange, everybody that's signed up for it so far. We've got about 4 to 5 kind of subscribers yesterday for it, which was fantastic. And this is a new exchange from Bittrex. It's going to help the kind of Pan-Asian community. A decentralized exchange there. It looks a brilliant exchange. They're not sponsoring me for this. This is off my own back, but I'll get free cryptocurrency if you sign up with my link. So if you want to sign up with my link, you can. There's a link down below this video as well. I'll get free cryptocurrency and you'll get free cryptocurrency as well when the exchange is kind of up and, well, is up and live just now. But when the candy comes out, you'll be able to get free candy. You'll be able to exchange that for BTC or other cryptocurrencies as well. So it's all good. We know what happened with Binance when they were doing something similar. They were giving away free kind of Binance tokens as well. This is what the kind of BitDAX is doing as well. So it looks to be good and we'll see if we can get some free crypto and turn that crypto into Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies as well. So thank you very much to everybody who's signed up as well. Okay, I just want to see if we're live. I'm a wee bit late today. I was updating the computer to the new operating system, Javi, which I haven't done. I've just kind of always leave it for a few weeks or a few months in this case. Always leave it just to make sure they've got a stable release, and they have now, so kind of updated it today, but it took ages to do it. I need a new computer, definitely. This is a late 2013 edition iMac, so I need a new computer, but still a good computer to work on, but I definitely need a new one. Okay, I'm just going to see if we're live. Enough of this havering. Are we live?
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, we've got a few people in. We'll just jump over. Right, I can't update the front screen. I'll do that later on. So we have Honest Crypto Johnny, who was the first in, who gets a prize of 10 Bitcoin getting sent his way. Not. Stephen King is in the house. Stephen Seathouse, Peter J. Kig is in. Paul Jordan, Ben Polgardi, Chris Moll is in. Saying hi, Steve. I caught live from Northern Ireland. Smash those like Northern Ireland. Smash those likes. Yes, crush those likes, everybody. If you can do that just now, that'd be fantastic. It definitely does help the channel. But welcome to the channel, Chris. Good to see you here, buddy. XRP Han, I don't think I've seen you before as well. Good to see you here. Mervyn Skidmore, Adam Forrest, Gordy Boy Scotland, Stosh, I don't think I've seen you as well. Good to see new faces here. So welcome all the new faces as well. If you're a regular on this, welcome all the new faces. It's good to have them here. And if you're just watching just now, just leave a comment in, just to let us know you're watching and just to say hi. We've got James Bowen in the house as well. Adeb Finn, one of the Brown admins, is in the house. Jean is in. Good to see you here, Jean. George Charles, Danny Phoenix is in. Good to see you as well. James Bowen said that. Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland. Talking Northern Ireland. Right, that's not really a good Northern Ireland accent, but... Rob Fiddler's in. Gordy Boy Scotland, I'm shaving and listening. Excellent. Gary Stewart, love the show on Crypto Revolution. Crypto Revolution is brilliant. Formerly Crypto Bitcoin Chris. He is just fantastic. I love his kind of channel as well, and I just always kind of watch it just to get up to date with what's happening just now. And he's got a good TA system as well, and he's got his own kind of Patreon group as well. And I would encourage you to join that. Join a couple of Patreon groups. We've got a group here that you can join. It's a Telegram group that you can join as well. And I made a call yesterday. This is possibly the best call I ever made. I made a call yesterday for GRS. I'm going to show you this because I'm very proud of this actually. I'm just going to show you this just now. So I'll just show you the other ones as well. I'm not really bothered just now. So GRS, I called it at 11:30 yesterday morning and called it at 6,214, and then 2 hours later it jumped up and kept on going up and kept on going up to about 20,000 to get 225%. So that's the best call I've made here. So 20,234, I think that was the highest it got to for GRS. I'll just see because I might need to update that. GRS. So the high, yes, is 20,324. So got 225%. A lot of the premium members got that call as well, jumped on it, but I think a few jumped out too quick. These are the other calls I've made. So since 8th of March, We've had Sky. I've not updated these yet, so they could be even higher. GXS went up 22%. BNT went up 47%. Nulls went up 32%. NAV went up 12%. ARC 13%. GRS up 225%. PivX is starting to move as well. And I just called that yesterday. So I've not made the calls for today because Binance was down. But if you want to join us in the premium group as well, I've got a brilliant bunch of people in there. And it's a kind of monthly fee. And if you want to join with crypto, you can just write to me at crypto@yourdigitalformula.com, and you can do 6 monthly or yearly subscriptions if you're paying in Bitcoin or Litecoin or whatever crypto you want to use. You can pay in XRP, any crypto you want to use, but we'll work out the price if you want to write to me as well. Okay, so that was the kind of updates. Mithril kind of went up 26% as well. So these are the calls I've made so far. And these are calls are still in play. A lot of them have jumped, so I don't mind showing you them just now because the premium members have already had them, which is good. But I still think a lot of these are going to jump as well. So yeah, that was the best call ever made on that. So the alts are kind of jumping just now. If we look at the other ones, Viacoin kind of jumped up. That went up about, so it was 958, kind of went up 140%. I think more than that actually. We had Civic kind of went up as well. That was about 100%. It went up after the crossover. Arter's starting to move as well, 32%. Store J is up. GNT, David Schwartz and I spoke about this as well this morning, but we didn't realise Binance was kind of closed down. We've seen the crossover before it happened, but it kind of went up, shot up as well. So it looks as if there's going to be an alt rally just now. So just look at the market, see what's happening just now overall, then we'll look at the alts market as well. So overall, got a market capitalization of 133.5 billion, which is good. Bitcoin dominance down slightly to 51.5%. Bitcoin itself, $3,905 aggregated price across all the exchanges. We'll look at the BLX in a second. Who's the winner? Grossly Coin, obviously 157%. Crypto.com chain, this is CRO as well. That's up another 110%, which is fantastic. That's been listed on Bittrex, which is brilliant. Rebane is up 35%. Golem is up 14%. Loom Network 12%. ARC up 11% as well. I need to update ARC as well. We'll just see where ARC is. ARC 1635, so 1962. I want to update that just now. 1962.0. So ARC called yesterday, up 35% now. So I need to update the other ones as well. Just make sure that's 1962. Yep. So yeah, ARC is doing well as well, and that's it in the double digits. So what percentage have we got in the green? We have not that much actually. Probably it's around 55%. I expected more. So 55% in green. We'll just check on the whole market out of the 2,103 coins. What ones went up that's traded over $10,000? Version is up with volume over $103,000. Is up 247% over the last 24 hours. Grossly Coin obviously 156%. Crypto.com, I just said that. Arbitrage is up 102%. A lot of people were in that as well. Crypto Harbor Exchange is up 101%, 23,000 volume. Civic 31 million volume, up 55%. Noah Coin is up as well, 83%. Profile Utility Token, not heard of that one. And as I keep saying, this is a way to find out some of the hidden gems. This is what I'm kind of researching just now. I've got a few members in the team who do brilliant kind of research for hidden gems. Crypto Don Juan, Jimbo, one of our brilliant admins, James Gibbons, he does some brilliant research as well. I think we've got a couple of other people in the pre-group that do some good research on hidden gems as well. So this is how I kind of look for them, and I look at the market capitalization. We can see Version there, 151,000 for a market capitalization. It's up 247. 103,000 volume is good. For that, circulating supply is 500 million, and for that, don't know what the kind of total supply is, but this would be one I would kind of check out just to see, is this a hidden gem? We're just asking the question, could it be one of the hidden gems that could go up 10x, 20x, 30x? like a lot of the other ones have. Who's done well over the past 7 days? Just have a look. 4 new. It's almost 72,000 volume, 418%. It's up. Winko, 29,000. What's done a decent amount of volume? Influence Chain, 1.3 million, up 236%. But we don't know the market capitalization of that. It would be quite easy to work out once you found out the circulating supply. Toacoin up 173%. That's not good volume. Grossly Coin 539 million volume. Bitmax token 136%. That's up on 4 million volume. So that could be a good one to look into. So we'll just have a look at that just now very quickly. It's not BitMEX. This is Bitmax. Something totally different. So what we want to do, if we don't have a circulating supply, what you can do is just roughly get one. So you've got 10 billion total supply there. So what you do is 10 billion and times that by the price it is just now. This is just going to give you a very rough kind of figure. So we've got a market capitalization of $500 million for that. So the circulating supply is obviously going to be much lower. So it's 514 million for a market capitalization. Is that right? Yeah, it is 514 million, which is $500 million. So obviously that would put it way, way high. That would put it really high in coin market cap. Where would that put it? We've got, it would put it kind of up at number 18 or something like that. Number 18, taking over Ethereum Classic. So that just gives you a rough guide of what it could be. And that's why I kind of do that and just look at that and see what it might be. So you just time the total supply by the price it is just now. That will give you a market capitalization, very rough, until you actually find out the circulating supply. So it might turn out the circulating supply is 10% of the total supply, which wouldn't really be that good. And then it comes down to 51 million instead, which is totally different. So this is how we look for kind of hidden gems. That's one of the ways you can do it. What else is kind of moving as well? We'll just have a look. Cosmo Coin. CosM is up 106% on the week, on 128 million volume, which is really good. But look at the market capitalization, 31 million. This is one of the coins that James found. James Gibbons, one of the Brown admins, he found this one, I believe, with Crypto.1 as well, and a couple of others. And I'll name them. I'll name you if I kind of find out who you are as well that's done it. But I think it was James and Crypto.1 that found this one. It's already up 106%. But it was at 15 million when James had kind of spoken to me about it. That's Cosmo Coin, and I believe that's a good one for the long term as well. What other ones is up on good volume? We've got Aurora Coin, 109 million. I'd rather have it. See, a hidden gem for me would be under 5 million market capitalization, or even under 1 million. But it's going to be difficult to find those, but they definitely are out there. Cyber Movie, that's only on 10,000 volume. That's not that good. DX, 2 million market capitalization, which is good. 2 million volume, up 86% on the week, moving up on the hour. Price is only 0.7 of a cent, and they've got circulating supply of 354 million. So that's that'd be a good one to look into as well. So we're always on the lookout for these, but we'll have to do a lot of research. That's the only thing. If I was doing this full time, obviously I would be doing a lot more research on the hidden gems, but I'm not doing it full time, unfortunately. That's why the calls are so good as well, so I can make all the calls throughout the day when I do get time, and there's always calls that are going to be made or can be found on Binance as well for the premium group. Okay, we'll just go back to chat, see who else is in. We have James Bone. No, it's not. Don't worry though, I hail from there myself. Chris Morris saying, hi Gene, Benpo Gardy, well done Steve with the GRS call. Thanks for, I think it wasn't luck because I've seen the kind of fundamental, I've seen the TA and kind of seen my criteria for the TA, it crossed that. It was just luck that kind of just happened 2 hours later. It was going to happen eventually, obviously. But yeah, thanks very much for it. Appreciate that. Reese John is in the house. Gene, happy days is saying. Crypto Knowledge Alliance. Morning, Steve. If you want a gem to peruse, have a wee look at LND lending block. Excellent. We'll have a wee look at that as well. And while we've got, this is not a normal day, so we'll have a look at that just now, LND. So we can all see it. It's not just for the kind of premium group. Lending block. Okay. So this is what I kind of look at when I'm seeing, looking at CoinMarketCap first of all. So first of all, the very first thing we look at is the market capitalization. Fantastic, it's under 5 million. Volume is not brilliant at 23,000. It's not really that big of a deal though. Circulating supply is 672 million. Total supply is 1 billion. So you've got a circulating supply of the total supply, 67% is in the kind of circulating supply just now, which is good. I wouldn't like to see if it was 5% or 10% or even 20%. I'd like it higher than 40%, say, for me to even consider it. If this was at 5% circulating supply of the total supply, then I wouldn't even look at it. There's no point to do that, I don't think. However, having said that, if we look at XRP, just very quickly, just to kind of show you that point. So if we look at XRP, we've got 100 billion, so we've got 41% in the circulating just now. 41% of the total supply is circulating just now. So that just fits the criteria above 40%. So I just wanted to show you that as well. So 67% circulating, which is good. We have been trading, well, it's been trading since kind of May last year. It has had a high price of 426 Satoshi. Look at Satoshi value is 76 just now, which is down from where it is, which is in line with the overall market capitalization, which is good, with the overall markets, which is good. It's down at the moment. It's had a low of 31 Satoshi. So from its all-time low, it's only up 100% from its all-time low. What markets is it on? Bilaxy, don't really know that, but that's one it's traded on most. It's not a big deal as well to find these hidden gems. They're going to be on these smaller exchanges. So the best thing to do is to buy it on these and just put it into your own Ethereum wallet and then get it onto your Ledger Nano S if that's what you're doing, if you're holding it for the long term as well. And then obviously we have to look at the social side of it. And this is before I even look to see what it does, what the use case scenario is. So social. Lending block, so March the 1st is an update, January the 16th, this would be a red flag for me. For me, this is a red flag because March the 1st, January the 16th, December the 24th, December the 19th, December the 12th, so it's a weekly update on Twitter, which is not good. It should be much more than that. November the 30th, see they were doing it every day before. So they've not really updated since March the 1st. That's 11 days without kind of updating on Twitter. Might just be that they're not on Twitter, but you should be if you're in crypto. You should be on Twitter. That's going to be where a lot of your followers are going to find out your updates. But before then, it was January the 16th, so nearly a month and a half without a tweet from Lending Block. So that would be a red flag for me. And James, I'm not saying this is kind of bad. I'm just saying this would be a red flag. And this is how I do my due diligence when I'm looking. And this is a very quick process of doing it. So once I've done all that, I found one red flag, and that's the social. And then I'll go to the website, find out exactly what it is. Obviously, we kind of know what it is. It's another kind of lending platform, which again is not a bad thing because there's going to be loads of them out there. You've got thousands and thousands of banks out in the world as well, so the competition is not that bad as well. Lending marketplace, and through one exchange, lenders and borrowers of digital assets, loan lifecycle management, APIs. Get started now with Lending Block. Create institutional account. Sign in. Obviously, look at the white paper as well. And you look at all the details. Just do your due diligence. So we've got careers, newsroom, privacy statement. I don't see. You've got trading guides as well. So we need to look at the team in there. Capabilities, exchange, newsroom. Obviously, we'll look at the news updates as well. So this is in February community updates, 23rd and 24th. Lindy Block community update, 18th of January. Okay, so I would kind of look into that and look into the white paper as well, look at the ICO and go into more details. So first of all, this is the information, this is all the information you need just to give you red flags or not. If there's no red flags, then you look into it deeper and find out what's what, and then start to look at Reddit, start to look at their Twitter feed, start to look at the white paper and start from there. So for me, this would definitely warrant looking into more as well. So that's my kind of process, my very quick process of finding out the kind of hidden gems. It literally takes 5 minutes just to get rid of kind of red flags, and then once you go into it, it can take maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 hours to look into. Probably even more than that, to be honest. When I've done it in the past and I've looked for hidden gems, sometimes it's taken 2 or 3 days, because I actually write to the companies, I write to the people and do that as well, and just to get a handle on them. That's why I don't do a lot of kind of hidden gems, but obviously I'm still looking for hidden gems as well. So I hope that was useful. I don't know if that was useful or not, but that's the kind of way I do it. Obviously other people will have their own ways. Thomas Van is in the house. Good morning to you. Adam Forrest, think I'm going to start holding 5% of each call token after taking 95% profits. Excellent. That's a good way to do it. Another good way to do it, and I found this, we spoke about this on Binance. And what I found now is on Binance, when I'm making the calls, this one's up 225%. I think we had in February, we had a few 100%ers. We had BTT 146%. We had RCN 114%. This is in the premium group. And we had ENG 155%. So I spoke about a strategy that I was using for Binance, and just saying, okay, the strategy I'm going to try is just look at all the low kind of hanging fruit, or the low Satoshi value coins, buy them all, buy the first 10 and put $1,000 each into them, and then wait them doubling. Once they double, take 50% out and just leave the rest to run forever. Not forever, but you could leave it out. So if it goes up from 100 to 200, take 50% out, and then if it went up from 200 to 400, take another 50% out, and then just keep doing that until you've run out of coins, and that way you can make a lot of money. But what I found might be a better idea. SC is just going up just now, but we kind of bought that. I bought that at 68 or something. It's just starting to go up just now, because that's been a month and a half of holding. So I thought a more active approach to do would be to make the calls that I make using the criteria that I've got in the premium group, use the calls and use that as a criteria for buying 10 coins. So I'll pick the 10 best calls, wait for them kind of going up the 100%, like GRS, just put an order out to sell 50% at 100%. Might never get there, but it will in the future. So that might be a better way to do it rather than just buying the low Satoshi value ones. But I still think there's merit in the low Satoshi value strategy as well. So that could be a good strategy. So I think I'm going to do a fund on Genesis Vision. I'm going to do a fund for that. Once I close this, there's a program you get in Genesis Vision. You get programs and you get funds. Funds I'm going to more actively manage, I think, using this rule that I've got and how to do what I do in the premium group. I'll use that and just actively kind of manage it as well, or more actively manage it rather than a passively managed one, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think that could be a good strategy as well. Danny Phoenix, I'll look into that, thanks. Yeah, thanks for that, James, I really appreciate that. LND has no volume. I agree, Danny, but with platform launch approaching, quickly expect volume increase. So these, as I said, James and kind of Crypto Don Juan are really good at spotting these ones. I think James had spoken about Beam, spoken about Grincoin, spoken about, I don't know if it was LTO you spoke about as well. There's a couple of others that kind of went up very quickly as well. Crypto Don Juan has done some amazing ones as well. So definitely pay attention when they kind of come out with stuff. Sonic Gill, hello to you. Nora Perez is in. Good morning to you. Good to see you here. Jean, Crystal Likes folks, come on. Thanks very much, Jean. Mitch Dieter is in. Yeah, I was on later today. I was updating the operating system and it took way longer than I thought it was. Peter G, is Mana a good buy? I'll just look at Mana just now. It's not Mana, is it? Ticker symbol. It is. Now I'm going to take this one off. I was just looking at this with David this morning. Right, so on the daily, we're looking at Heiken Ashi as well. It just kind of cuts out the noise, but I'll just go back to normal, so the candles. 1054 is only up about 12% when it's crossed over. How often does this cross over? So we look at, so it's crossed over once on 25th of October, crossing 2nd of July 2018 and 7th of April. So it has crossed a couple of times. So it's crossed here. So at the moment, what I'm looking for at the moment, if we look at this and we go to the horizontal line, we're looking at support. Here we've got strong support round about this level at 924. Let me just put it down here. But recently we've got the strong support, and this is over the last 6 months or so. So we've got really strong support round about this 900, 915 level ish. So then what we're looking to do is see where it is from there. So where it is from the strong support, and we'll just go here and we'll measure it. It's up 24% from its strong support. And where is it from its high? We've got 1893. So what's the possible to get back up to 1893? 59%. So we've got like I don't know, I don't really use this kind of one. No, I'm not going to use it because I don't know, I don't really use it that often, so I'm not kind of au fait with it, so I'm not going to use it. This kind of gives you the risk to reward ratio. But I'd say if you could lose, if you kind of put it on just now, you could lose and going down to the support 24%, but you could gain 60%. So you've got like a 3-to-1 or 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. So that could be a good one. And I think this would be a call for me, Decentraland. So I'll definitely, I wouldn't have any hesitation in calling that and saying this is going to rise in the next couple of weeks, without a doubt. And we'd be looking for a target of 1480 initially. If it breaks through that, then we'd be looking at another target of around about 1800. So you could get a 56% rise from here. So I'd definitely say Mana was a good one to buy just now. I hope that helps. Nikki Sheldrake is in the house. Good morning to you. Good to see you active in the group, Nikki, as well. Nikki is one of our kind of latest premium members. Good to see you in there. Gino Dow, hello everyone. Saying smash the likes. Chris Cash, morning Steve. FTM this week I picked it up. It was a good pick. I made it and sold with 55% profit. Let's check that. So just see, this was one I was looking at and it said, kind of mentioned it and thought this could be really good. And it's moved. I'll just look at the 7-day. In fact, we're going to coin signals. You can see it better there. So I keep saying coin signals. It was formerly coin signals. It's charts.cointrader.pro. And anybody can use this. It's brilliant. Really good tool to use. Ones that are not on kind of trading view. FTM, Phantom. I've liked this for a long time, to be honest, and I wanted to get in on it, but it's just jumped up. Yeah, since the 6th, since we mentioned it, so it's jumped up 74%. And I still think that's going to go much higher. And this was one I was looking at, and it's still only got market capitalization of 9 million. So yeah, brilliant that you got in on that. Really chuffed that you got in on that as well. Steve, is CVC still a good buy? I wouldn't be buying at these prices. Just now, waiting at coming back again, because that's jumped up obviously as well. I look on the hourly, because it's jumped up so quick, we have to look at a different time frame. So it's crossed over the 1702, kind of went up to, it nearly doubled from there. Go to the 4 hourly. I don't know why it's missing that. Oh, that's because of the kind of shutdown. That's why. Would I be buying at these prices, 2335, when it was 17? Well, yeah, it could be a good one to buy just now, because it's kind of coming back. It's getting pulled back since the crossover. 1550 kind of went up 100%, come back down. 233. Now, what we'll do is we'll look at the macro kind of view for Civic and see where it is in relation to its kind of all-time high and mid time. So it broke, smashed through there at 2485. That's the kind of figure I would be looking at from before it kind of smashed through that. But if we see previously, it's got a history of really skyrocketing. 100%, 150%. So it's done that kind of already down here when it crossed over. Up 100% again. Personally, I wouldn't be buying it just now unless you know the team and you know what it's about and you're really into it. I don't mean you know the team personally as in you're on the phone to them or anything. I just mean you've kind of researched and done your own research. But from a trading point of view, I'd leave well alone. I'd just kind of step back from it and wouldn't even go into it. Any coin that's jumped up by 100% and is kind of pulling back, I still wouldn't go into it. If you're really looking to trade it, look on the hourly or even the 15 minutes. I've said that before. Look in the 15 minutes and just see kind of what's happening on the 50 minutes. If you start to get a couple of green candles after it's pulled back, then you could jump back into it. If it bounces off the 7 EMA, you could jump back into it as well, hoping to get maybe 10-20% or even another 100%. We've seen it with GRS, I believe. If you look at the GRS chart. So you see what happened there, kind of jumped up to 12,000, jumped up 100%, came back down about, what, 35%. 7 EMA, it was using the 7 EMA as support, used it as support, used it as support, used it as support. So that's when to kind of look to get back into a coin that's jumping. We kind of mentioned this yesterday as well. But once it starts to come down, it's used the 7 EMA as resistance. You can see all the way down, it's using it as resistance. Then when it comes back up again, it starts to use that as support. So this could be jumping back up, and GRS might jump back up from here as well. So that's how I would look at if you're looking to trade one that's jumped up big time already. I would rather kind of try and get into the coins before they jump up big time. GNT we kind of spoke about as well. That's kind of jumped up. It's using that as support to 7 EMA. Might be a good time to get back into GNT at the moment. But risky. It's riskier than kind of calling it from down here. So when we looked at GNT, we'd have called it, if we look in the daily, when did it cross over? And this is why kind of David spotted it this morning as well. David Schwartz, who's in the premium group, he'd kind of spotted it, kind of crossed over here at 1728 and it'd been like that for a couple of days and it just shot up after that. So I'd rather be looking for the crossovers first rather than trading it when it kind of went up already 100% and kind of pullbacks. But you can make a lot of money on the pullbacks as well, because it usually kind of pulls right back and then jumps back up again, like GRS did yesterday. Theta's done it as well. You can see with Theta on the crossover, crossed over at 1350, kind of shot all the way up to 5,238, and that's a kind of huge gain of 300%. But on the daily chart, it's using a 7 EMA as support all the way up. So on these pullbacks, bounced off the 7 EMA, pull back again, bounced off the 7 EMA. So if you got in there, you could have got in another 15%. So I would rather get the ones before it goes up and try and call it before it goes up, and then you could trade it after that or just hold it after that as well. So I hope that helps. We have G-Slick is in the house. DGB is running steady. I know you're big on DGB. I've not looked at it for, it's just because it's on Bittrex. That's the only reason. I don't really look at that much. DGB on the daily crossed over to 253 Satoshi, now 332 Satoshi, gain of 33%. And you're right, it's just gone up steady, nice and steady. And a lot of people are talking about DGB just being one for the future. It's going to be huge for the future, so it might be good to accumulate some DGB as well. Lawrence Matthews, good morning to you. BNB on a run. Yeah, BNB is just doing fantastic just now. 389. Yeah, it's doing amazing. So they've got a new ICO coming out, obviously, so that's going to go up again. It's just going to be a cycle for BNB. So what they're going to do, people are going to have to buy the BNB token to get in the ICO. Once the ICO comes out, it goes down a wee bit, then it goes back up because people want to get in cheaper again. Or they just hold it for the next one. So it's going to go up and up and up. It's going to go up to 500k. It's going to go up to 1 million Satoshi. Then it's going to go up to 10 million Satoshi. Pretty soon it's going to be a $100 coin. Like I've been saying for months and months and months, there's a $100 coin waiting to happen. And this is exactly what's happening with BNB just now. And they've got a brilliant system in place. They have got an amazing system in place. And hats off to Changpeng Zhao as well for doing this. And I notice, I don't know if you've seen this, I kind of shared this in a group. Bittrex are doing the same. Bittrex are following suit, and they've got the first initial exchange offering coming out. I'm just going to show you this just now, if I can see it. Got it. Right, 1 wee second. I'm just going to look at this. Go back to my ugly mug because I put it in a group this morning, the story. So they're going to do an initial exchange offering for Raid, which is a games kind of platform. So they've got this coming up in 2 days, 2.5 days is coming out. So, and this is them. Bittrex doing this as well. So Bittrex have got Bitstack coming out. If you've not seen Bitstack, that's what I kind of had at the very beginning. Check out Bitstack as well. This could be it could be quite good, Bitstack as well. I'm just going to show you that exchange very quickly, just to show you kind of what Bittrex are doing. It's nothing to do with trying to get you to sign up or anything, but I'm just going to show you Bitstack as well and just look at the exchange because it looks like a good exchange as well. I've not used it myself. I have to be really honest, I've not used it. But it does look like a good exchange. I'm going to see getting a couple of messages there. Wonder if it's for me. And we'll kind of log in. I've not got my authenticator with me. Right, so I'll show you this just now. So this is a Bitstack exchange. You can see very similar layout to what it has. And it's just my computer is slow, it's nothing to do with the exchange itself. I don't know why it's slow, I just need to get a new computer, I think. Even when it's updated. But the exchange looks really good on Bitstack as well, and as I said, you can get free cryptocurrency, which is going to be the native token for Bitstack as well, which is going to support the Pan-Asian community, but anybody can sign up for this as well. So this is what Bittrex are doing. So Bittrex are going to start coming up trumps as well, and they've got this listing kind of coming out that I just kind of showed you there for Raid. That's going to be coming out, and it's got 17 billion is the allocation for it. So for 1 Ethereum, who told me about this? I can't remember who told me about this. No, I've seen this morning in the news. Somebody else was telling me about something else. So the total token supply is 100 billion for that as well. And the March 15 token sale starts, yeah, March 15 to March the 18th. So they're going to make a lot of money from that as well, and I suspect that the BXBC token for the Bitstack exchange is going to go up as well. It's not letting me onto that for some reason. It's just kind of my computer just now, it's just going really, really slow. So it looks good for Bittrex as well. VT stretching her legs. Just have a look at VT. And this is one that was recommended as well for the long term. This would be a definite long term hold for me. Oh yeah, excellent. 135 has gone up. I'll look on Bittrex. VT. It was only a matter of time before that happened. 132. Excellent, and that's when I was kind of previously researching it as well. So it said once it broke 127, that's it. It's going to go on a bull run from there. It's broke the 127 just now, which is excellent. And it's coming off its bottom, so that's a good time if you got in round about these prices below the 110. That'd be a brilliant price to kind of get in as well. Rocco Guerra is in. WTC looking good. It wants to break out. WTC we looked at before. We did call that as well. A future one. Yeah, 3120 is looking to break out from here as well, definitely. So it looks as if we're going to get a run on the alts. So it's going to be good. It's going to be a good one. Gina Dow also trade on high-low binary in Australia. Turned $50 to 1,000. Withdrew $900. Excellent. Adam Forrest, alts is moving. Yes, definitely. I think it's time for the alts. Even if we get a couple of days of alts trading, it's going to be quite good. ERC Crypto, hi Steve, hi to you. Gina Dow with $100 trading. XRP double money by ATM in profit. Excellent. Honest Crypto Journey, got a run. Thanks for the excellent live as always. Thanks very much, mate. Enjoy your work today. And as a £1.99 tip, I really appreciate that. It's what keeps the channel going as well. So much appreciation for that. Thank you very much. And have a good day, mate. Gondy Boy Scotland, have a small amount DGB. You never know, it could be a dollar coin in the future. So I accumulate low cost coins. Yeah, I think that's a good, well, low cost coins are good projects, obviously. Dataland Systems, hi Steve, CC here. First video I've made. Excellent, good to see you here. CC, is it in the premium group? Ah, right, I know who you are, right. Excellent, good to see you here. Captain, I believe. Gino Dow, did you hear about Tron partnering with Chainlink? Information on Tron Reddit. Excellent, I need to check that out. I'm going to look at the news in a second. Thomas Van, Neo. Not looked at Neo for a while, to be honest. Neo, BTC, we'll look at the BTC value. Yeah, 226. Oh, sorry, 2.2 million it is at the moment. No, 226, I'm talking mints. 226,000 Satoshi. And just now it's 8 decimal places there. So 226,000 Satoshi. It's not moved as much as I would like it, but it's still crossed over on the daily on the 50 EMA, so it still looks good. We'll just look at Neo dollar value. Although that's wholly dependent on the kind of Bitcoin dollar value. So looking at $9 for that, just good. Danny Phoenix, too late to sell 50% XRP for VAT. No, I think it depends if you're doing it for long term. For short term, no, I wouldn't do it now. But for long term, you could. I think XRP is going to be good for the long term as well. Not look at XRP as well. XRP BTC. As you know my stance on XRP. A lot of people don't agree with it. 7984, so it's going down. And just now, XRPH. This is my kind of 8084. So it's holding true. You can see this line here holding very, very true. It's kind of bouncing off that each time. So what we're looking for is a breakout from here. It might break down, but what we're looking for is a big kind of breakout from here for XRP. This is on the XRPH, which is a kind of BitMEX. So look on XRP BTC. This is on the daily. I think it depends on kind of where you're placing. I'm going to do a kind of video on this for the premium members as well, for the triangles. This is a symmetrical kind of triangle just now. It depends on where you're placing them. You have to be really careful with that as well. So previously I've kind of got the peaks and troughs here as well. So we could kind of move that down and look at a quicker date of the end of March. And just do it on the closing. And we've got that there. That would stay there just now. So move that up a little bit. So I've got that closing round about the 29th, end of March. So it's kind of breaking out here, or breaking on the downside. So what we'd want is it to kind of move up there in line with this trending line, and just kind of bouncing off that, going up, and then get a bounce from here, roughly about the size from here to here, or maybe 70% and up there. And that's what we'll be looking for. We'll just see what that kind of line is. Down. Down. We could kind of extend it further, but we'll just use that one. We broke out here, we're looking at 12,000 or something. So it depends on where it breaks out. But to me, that's looking for the end of March for a breakout. Okay, so look at some of the news. Facebook coin could bring 19 billion additional revenue, believes Barclays. One Wall Street firm says major upside for Facebook if its secretive cryptocurrency plan works out. Facebook's reported stablecoin project could be a significant moneymaker for the social media giant. So Facebook is reportedly developing a cryptocurrency that could be part of a multi-billion-dollar revenue opportunity, Barclays internet analyst Ross Sandler said in a note to clients on Monday. Sandler forecasted as much as 19 billion in additional revenue by 2021 from Facebook coin. Conservatively, the firm says sees a base case of an incremental 3 billion in revenue from a successful cryptocurrency implementation, he said. So this is good from Facebook for 2 points of view, from a cryptocurrency point of view and from obviously the stock market point of view, because the Facebook price has kind of plummeted, but could be a good time to get back into Facebook again as well. And they've said merely establishing this revenue stream starts to change the story for Facebook shares in our view. So for me, the bigger picture is here. If you look at the kind of macro view, instead of just looking at it from a Facebook point of view, if we look at the macro view, the 50,000 foot view, and see, well, there's going to be 3 billion people, or 2.6 billion people, or 2.6 billion more people know about cryptocurrency. Because if you think about it, if you start to see on your messenger screen pay with the Facebook cryptocurrency, or pay a friend with a Facebook cryptocurrency, or pay for a program, or to pay to get into a group, but with Facebook cryptocurrency, they're going to say, what is cryptocurrency? What's this all about? How do I buy it? And what exchanges can I go on? Obviously, they'll keep it in-house and it'll be on just Facebook, but I would imagine it'll be part of the bigger ecosystem as well. So 2.6 billion people potentially asking what the hell is cryptocurrency, and it's going to bring on board more people as well. So from the 50,000 foot view, it's a much bigger picture, a much better picture than just Facebook coin bringing out their own stable coin. And that's the way we have to think about it, I believe. A coin speaker again, world's first XRP based ETP. This is an exchange traded product. If you don't know what an ETP is, to be listed on Switzerland's primary stock exchange, SIX. So besides XRP, SIX is also planning to launch several other crypto ETPs by the end of 2019 in partnership with financial services company Amun AG. So this is an XRP ETP that's been listed on an exchange, an actual stock exchange, Switzerland's SIX stock exchange. And it's not currently regulated by any kind of regulation body at the moment, because they don't need to do it because of the way it's an exchange traded product. They don't actually need, it doesn't need to be regulated as such in the same usual kind of way as an actual company would have to be regulated. So that's good for XRP. Binance plans for new base in Argentina. Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of cryptocurrency exchange Binance, said there might be a new cryptocurrency projects coming up in Argentina. And this move towards establishing a base in Argentina is due to the country's recent enthusiasm for cryptocurrency, and its market will therefore be ready to welcome Binance. So a lot of these countries, a lot of the countries that are kind of having problems just now with inflation kind of problems and financial kind of problems as well, they're going to welcome companies like Binance coming in with multi-billion-dollar kind of the exchange and multi-billion-dollar kind of money coming into the country as well, and obviously they'll give them tax breaks and things like that as well. That's why I think countries are going to have to set up their stall just now and start to kind of offer these cryptocurrency companies or these blockchain companies and start to set out their policy for these companies coming into the countries or their states as well. I know kind of Colorado is a cryptocurrency friendly state as well, just kind of looking at that. You're going to have to set up your stall just now, and that's why I think Scotland would be prime, and I'm going to write to the Scottish Parliament as well saying this would be prime time to kind of set up a policy for blockchain companies to come into Scotland, or cryptocurrency companies to come into Scotland and get tax breaks, etc., just to bring them in and be the capital kind of for kind of cryptocurrencies and kind of blockchain companies. I think there's a lot of places could do that and just be crypto friendly. So I just kind of decided, I've been thinking about it for a couple of weeks, writing to the Scottish Parliament saying, listen, you need to kind of set your stall here. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this week, actually, just so much else going on. So that's Binance going into Argentina. Obviously, the financial difficulties there, it's going to be brilliant for Argentina. Cardano price shows bullish signs across the board. I forgot to look at that because you know how much I love ADA as well. I think they're going to be huge for the future, and it's starting to move just now, which is good. It's up at 12.30. It did go up to about 12.55, pulled back a tiny wee bit. These are the kind of resistance lines for them just now, 1320, probably a wee bit lower than that. If we come down here, say 1300 is going to be the resistance, psychological resistance. If they get through that, then the next one's 1375, and then we're up and away for Cardano. And I think it's going to be huge for the future. Definitely a long-term hold. If that's all you accumulated just now, it's just one coin you accumulated, I think Cardano could be one of them. XRP could be one of them as well. BNB, kind of mentioned that already. It's obviously up 200% already. I know I'm speaking really quick. I'm just trying to cram in as much as possible as well. And people will be watching this going, what the hell is he saying? I don't understand what he's saying because he's speaking so quick. But I'm just excited about what's happening just now. We might come back down again, but at the moment it looks good. And just now, especially for the alts. The alts are going to go on a run for a couple of days, I think. Yeah, Ardor is up. Look at that. It kind of jumped from the crossover. Doing that, man. 88%. So you're going to get a lot of these, so you might be able to grab a lot of Bitcoin with the alts trading on Binance just now, on Bittrex as well, just doesn't matter what exchange. Nvidia coin up, this is still going up. Ardor, Storj, VET, GNT, ARC, SC starting to move. RCN starting to move again, Loom, Metal starting to move. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities for trading. Right, PivX on the move. Yes, PivX are called as well. So I'm just going to look at PivX and see. It should be on the top there. Where is it? PivX 4.62, 2107. That's jumping 5.41. Jumping all the time. Oh, right, it's just I've missed a kind of 2390 was the highest, so I'm just going to put that in here. So 23900. Excellent. So it's went up 14% since I called it yesterday. Brilliant. Brilliant. So that's why we've got the premium group as well, because you get all these calls out as well. And we're up, the average gain for February, and it's just kind of February just starting. We've still got a lot of these calls in play. Is up 24%, mainly because of this, because of GRS. But we'll take that out and see what the average kind of size is just now. Delete row. The average gain without kind of that outlier is 12.99%. So that's good. Put that back in. So it's up at 24% just now. If you want to join us in premium, you can. There's a link down below as well. Any thought? Right, 1 second, I missed a couple. Steve, you seen the trailer for the crypto film? That's what I was going to talk about as well. Right, where is it? I had a link for it. Facebook World. No, where is it? Yeah, Bitcoin thriller Crypto, starring Kurt Russell, features Ethereum, Waves, Stellar, and Neo. So I'm going to show you this just now. I'm going to turn the sound on. I'm just going to get you. So we'll do system audio capture.
Here to help? I can. Where did you find this kid?
Top of his class at Wharton. First round draft pick on Wall Street.
It's uncertain to me how high these conspiracies go. You've made it impossible for a company with revenue exceeding $7 billion to do business with us.
They're reassigning you to Elba, New York.
That's where I grew up.
What's up, man? What are you doing here?
I'm an AML officer, anti-money laundering.
What brings you in today?
I need to talk to the owner.
You're acting like you want to fight someone, though.
You're acting like I'm going to.
No phone number, no email, just 10 million cryptocurrencies. I had a client who was interested in that stock acre farm with your daddy's. He was offered 7 figures. When I see things like this, I get pretty worried.
You must know all kinds of things back there behind the curtain.
Martin, we have a serious problem here. I'm pretty sure the Russian mafia is laundering money through the Omni branch here.
Hey, man, you following me or something?
Yes.
We need to get this stuff organized and out there.
Well, I found this on the porch. Hey, Dad. These people are dangerous.
I warned you.
Nobody can be prepared for whatever that was.
You're a very clever boy.
I have what you want. Don't let him go.
So I thought that looked quite cool. So thanks for that reminder there. I thought that looked quite cool, that. And just see we're back. Yeah, we're back. Steve just wants to get on the charts. LOL. 1 second. So that was Godly Boy Scotland. So yeah, that was I like the look of that film. I'll definitely be watching that when it comes out as well. Steve, do you think ENJ is a good level to get back in? I checked that this morning, ENJ, and it did look to be a good level to get back in when I was looking at it. However, I'm just going to check it again. BTC, it might have had its kind of run just now. So we've got 4125. It did go down to, that's when I was looking at 3700 or something like that. For me, again, unless you're going to hold it for the long term, I wouldn't be getting these prices to trade. But as bouncing off the 70 EMA, you can see that quite clearly there. It looks as if it's bouncing off the 70 EMA on the daily. Just look on the hourly. And just look on the 50 minutes actually. Okay, so I would look at on the 50 minutes, wait on the 70 EMA crossing back up over the 50 EMA and then start trading it again if you're looking to trade it. Just use the 50 minutes. With a coin like this, it's jumped up already 300-400%, come back down again. Look at the 50 minute chart, wait in the 70 EMA, crossing over the 50 EMA, and then you can start trading it there. And just use the 15 minute chart to get back out again. So if it crosses back down below the 50 EMA, then get back out again. Just like here. So it crossed up over at 4,997, came back down, round about the same level as well. You'd have still made a wee bit profit, and you won't lose much if you do it this way as well. Especially with a token that's jumped up 300-400%. So that's how I would play this one. Do you believe in LRC? LRC for the short term, for trading, you mean? Could be good. Oh, that's not LRC BTC. We'll look at Binance. Crossing over. Just crossed over just now. We've got the recency effect as well with Loopring, which is good. So the recency effect for me kind of states, okay, when a coin has already gone up very, very recently, it's jumped up say 100% or something, chances are it's going to come back down and go back up to the same level within the space of a few weeks. It's going to go back up to the same level, come back down, go back up and cross over that level. So this has got the recency effect. So for me, this is going to go up in the next few weeks by 70-80%. So for trading point of view, Loopring looks brilliant for me because of this recency effect. And we're going to get the cup and handle here as well. If we look at the cup and handle, we're going to get that there. It's going to bounce off there, come back down, go right back up again. If we look at it on the kind of macro level for Loopring, you're going to see, I've had too many coffees this morning, speaking really quick, but you're going to see that is near its all-time low as well. So this is going to go massive. Is my prediction. The next couple of weeks, Loopring is going to go massive. So you can take that for what it is. But I think that's what's going to happen here. So you're going to get the recency effect and you're going to get 80%, get out, and then back in again. I don't know if that helps or not. Any thoughts about FNCX, new platform? Never seen it before. Be inspired. Good morning, Steve. Only just got you live. We'll watch again later. Crush the likes. Thanks very much, mate. Good to have you here, Charlie. Gino Dow. High-low binary in Australia offers 15. I don't know about kind of binary kind of options and stuff like that, Gino. Adam Forrest, Steve just wants to get in the charts. Tammy Low. Hi, Steve. Been a long time. Tammy, good to see you here. Is WAN still a good buy? We kind of called that, and it's kind of went up already, but depends how much has it come down. It's kind of broken out there, crossed over. Where did it break out to? So it crossed its previous level, so it wants to break that. So the next level would be, I would say, is 17,809. So I've got about 70% from here as well. Look at the horizontal line, give you that here. So it depends if you're going to trade it. Again, you can come right down. Here's the 15-minute saying on this. 15-minute looks good on this at 10,390. For me, this would probably be a buy to get in with a tight stop loss. So it'd be a very tight stop loss for this. But I would say you could get another 70% on this in the next couple of weeks. Not trading advice, please do your own research. It's just my kind of opinion. I'm totally biased because I'm wanting you to buy the premium kind of groups. I'm totally biased in anything I'm kind of talking about. You have to understand that. I'm a YouTuber, yeah, hopefully you do trust me, but at the same time there's still a hidden agenda there. Well, it's not hidden because I'm telling you about it. I obviously want you to buy into the premium group and get into the premium group as well, because it makes me money. So everything I say is kind of biased. You have to remember that anything any YouTuber says is totally biased. But obviously I'm going to give you my honest opinion on some things that I'm not in as well. I'm not in one chain at the moment. I have recommended it in the past because of the premium group, because I make calls, and this one has shot up already, and I made this call in a premium group. It has shot up, so it's not recommended at the moment. It's not in play at the moment. So in my personal opinion, I think this is going to go up by 70% or so in the next few weeks as well. Don't know if that helps. Can you have a look at Tron is pumping? Tron TRX, this will be the last one I'll look at. I know we're kind of over. 573, I wouldn't call it a pump, but would it get into these levels for Tron? Knowing its history? Probably yes. Set a very tight stop loss. So if I was getting in here at 572, I'm going to go up auto. Yeah, I'd say a 3% stop loss. I'd probably do even less than that, to be honest. I'm going to do auto. I'm going to go in a daily. I'll go auto again. So from here, yeah, I would say a stop loss of about 4%. If you're getting on Tron just now, speculative just now, but it could be the start of a run up for Tron and subsequently for BTT as well. So yeah, I would say a tight stop loss for that, and I probably would, knowing what Tron's been like in the past, it just kind of jumps up. It's crossed over on the 15-minute, it's crossed over on the hour. Well, it's not kind of crossed over, it's trying to break through on the hour, actually. So this is a speculative one, but I would jump in on this as well if it was kind of me, but set a tight stop loss. So probably 3 or 4%, I'd say 3%, and just to keep yourself safe. Hello, glad I made the live stream. That's Tetra Dragon 1. Excellent, good to see you here. So good to see so many new faces as well, and it's good that you're kind of chatting as well. You kind of got your name in the chat area as well. So if you don't know who I am, if you're just kind of new here as well, my name's Stephen Aitchison from CYT-Crypto. We've got the premium group as well, where I make calls on a daily basis, usually on a daily basis. The latest call I made yesterday morning at 11:38 was GRS. 2 hours later it jumped up and kept on going up, and it jumped up 225%. That is an outlier, but the average gain is probably about 20% for each call that I make in a premium group. Some of them more, some of them less. You've got outliers, and you get some of these 100%ers. I've had about 5 or 6 of 100%ers as well. So I'd love to see you in the premium group as well. We've got a brilliant bunch of people in the premium group. We've got about 180 members. So not all of them are paying monthly, by the way. A lot of them kind of got in the very beginning, who supported me at the very beginning, and I really, really appreciate you as well, and all the other kind of support I get, even in the free group as well. It's brilliant. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Sorry I was a wee bit late. Sorry I'm talking really quick. I'm just trying to get as much information as possible to you. And that's it. I'm going to have another cup of coffee now. But thank you very much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Until next time, namaste. Take care. Bye now.